I'm out here on Legislative Plaza, and like we just mentioned, you can see hundreds of people behind me protesting the Supreme Court's decision, and many who are pro-choice believe we're turning the clock back on women's rights. On the other hand, it's left Republicans and those pro-life feeling this should be left up to the states. Abortion now in the hands of states. Republican lawmakers like Senator Mark Pody say we need to protect the life of the unborn.
The mother wants to speak for her body and her rights, but that baby has rights as well. That baby is a live human being.
Senator Pody says support's also needed for mothers that are in crisis. Citizens like Kathy Vansack, who had an abortion a few years after Roe v. Wade, is now pro-life.
Even as a woman and as a mother, I don't own my child. And so I would say that's not my right to say I can take your life.
But those who are pro-choice, like Democratic Senator Heidi Campbell, call this a devastating decision.
Make no mistake, this is not pro-life. This is codifying prejudice, and it's anti-American.
Physicians also stood in solidarity with Democratic lawmakers, including Dr. Dana Carden, who believes the highest court's taken away a fundamental choice.
But just because something isn't going to affect me probably negatively, or even my daughter, it doesn't mean I don't care about all the other women that don't have those resources. They don't have that access.
Dr. Carden says as a physician, many are now going to have to make tough choices about complying with the law and providing life-saving care. Now, according to a Vanderbilt University poll, 80% of Tennesseans support abortion under some conditions. But what does this mean for folks here in Tennessee? Well, it's something called the trigger law, which could take effect in 30 days or less. It's also known as the Human Life Protection Act that was passed in 2019. This makes it a Class C felony for a person who performs an abortion. This law would not punish someone if a physician decides it would put the pregnant woman at risk or death or severe impairment. The law does not include any exceptions for victims of rape, incest, or mental health crises. With this law, someone could be sentenced up to 15 years and a potential fine of $10,000.
Even though that we have this where we actually are going to be saving some babies, it's not enough just to save them. We want to support those mothers and those babies.
In Tennessee, the consequences for women will be swift and severe because of a law from 2019 that will soon make abortion a felony.